Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm real happy because I'm reviewing some stuff from Jersey Mike's. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Galactic Empire shirt. Which, if you're unfamiliar with Galactic Empire, it is obviously has something to do with Star Wars. But it is not directly a Star Wars thing. I mean, it kind of is, but basically, Galactic Empire, they are a Star Wars themed instrumental metal cover band. Basically, they go over there, they dress up as, Star Wars characters. They play badass metal versions of a lot of the Star Wars theme songs, other popular theme songs and stuff like that, like the Indiana Jones. They're a fucking blast to watch. If you ever get the opportunity, I highly recommend it. I became aware of these guys last year in 2023, and honestly, I wasn't really planning to go see them in particular, but I posed the idea to one of my friends because he's a big Star Wars fan, and he was all for it, and he'd never been to a show, and I was like, fuck it, man, let's make this happen. So we went out, saw an amazing show. It was absolutely fantastic. Really just super cool presentation, the instrumentation, the music, all really great. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I went over there, I actually took some videos of their performance. Those videos are on this channel as well, if you want to check them out. Or if nothing else, I can point you in the right direction, because I think their music is badass. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, it is Jersey Mike's. Because it happens to be, boom, it's from Jersey Mike's. This is one of their new cheesesteaks. I believe this is going to be their Smoky Southwestern cheesesteak. I don't know, because I think that's what that says. But, real quick, before I get started, I have to preface this with three things, because it is a sub sandwich review. Number one, for over 2 years now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. What that means is I've been going out basically every location imaginable that's in my area that sells sub sandwiches. I've been trying them out, reviewing them, posting them to my YouTube channel. And that's where number two comes in, because I'm such a nice guy that I don't just post them on my YouTube channel, I actually post them to their own specific playlist called Subs for Subs. So if you enjoy my sub sandwich content, first of all, thank you very much. And then on top of that, that's all you have to do. You can just go to that playlist, all my sub sandwich reviews. The time I'm doing this, I have well over 100. But maybe that's not enough. Maybe you're greedy for sub sandwich goodness. That's where number three comes into play. Because all you have to do, folks, is wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That is the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews to my YouTube channel. So all you got to do is wait until then. But let's get to a cheesesteak. And I've reviewed plenty of stuff from Jersey Mike's, so I've never had any reason to not enjoy what they do. Like I said, I believe this is their Smoky Southwestern cheesesteak, which if it is, consists of grilled onions, peppers, white American cheese, their new signature smoked Southwestern sauce, and grilled steak. And I got it on the rosemary parm bread. So first of all, let's make sure it's the one that I think it is. Yes, that definitely is it. Yay! Ooh, okay. I'm sure my friend Mark, who watches my videos, will probably like this one because I know he's a big cheesesteak fan. Hi, Mark! Alright, let's get this. First of all, let's go over there. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this. Ha 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 ha! Let's give it a go, man. Interested to try a cheesesteak. I've never had their normal cheesesteak, so. I'm down with that, man. That's good. That's real good. It's the right amount of like savory, A little bit of sweetness and tanginess from the sauce. Melty fucking American cheese. Oh man, that's good. Even the grilled onions. I'm not a huge onion guy, but grilled onions I'm down with, especially on something like a cheesesteak. This is really good. I haven't tried out nearly enough cheesesteaks. Typically when I do, I go to a place called Charlie's Cheesesteaks. I've reviewed some of their stuff. Go watch those videos. But I have to admit, for me personally, I think this is probably a better cheesesteak experience than I've had with Charlie's. And I mean, and that's hard to say. I'm not trying to rag on Charlie's. I've had some really good cheesesteaks there. But this, I think this just works so well because it's, you know, it's taking basically the same general idea. Obviously, it's a cheesesteak, but they're applying, you know, the methodology and the quality that Jersey Mike's is known for, and, you know, that I personally enjoyed a lot through reviewing their stuff. And I think that that's just what this is. You know, now I can't say in terms of authenticity, where this would rank against, you know, like a proper, like real Philly cheesesteak. I'm not, you know, I'm just going by what's available to me. And for me personally, I think this is a very good cheesesteak. Because fundamentally, cheesesteak is a pretty simple thing. But it's a combination of everything coming together. As long as you do those things properly, use good ingredients, it's going to work. The rosemary parm is nice, you know, the bread, I mean, Jersey Mike's has great bread. And then, yeah, really the only thing that sets it apart from like a more traditional, I guess, cheesesteak is that the Southwestern sauce, which I'm glad they applied it enough so that it's there, you taste it, it's good. Like I said, it's got a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of a tanginess, but it's not overwhelming it. It's not trying to be the star of the show. The star of the show is still that delicious, cheesy, steaky goodness, and then you just get this little extra kick from the Southwest. It's, you know, like I said, it's got a little tang, nothing crazy, just there to be a nice accent to the whole thing. That's stupid good. That kind of makes my day. Because I had a little bit of a crappy day earlier. I had to do some emergency insect repellent shit. So I had some shit in my yard that needed to get taken care of. But that's really good. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Now, it does beg mentioning these are new from Jersey Mike's, and you know they're probably going to be limited time, so get them in while you can. I think for me personally, the answers are yes and yes. I think I would absolutely get this again. I mean, if nothing else, this prompts me to go over there and try their normal cheesesteak, because like I said, I haven't tried their normal one yet, but that's just really good, man. Like, all the flavors were there. You know, it hit that cheesesteak note that I really wanted. And then, you know, just a little something extra, just to give it a little extra zing. That's, for me personally, I'm going to say, and again, I've not been to Philly, I've not been to like a super proper cheesesteak place, but I'm going to say personally, that's probably the best cheesesteak I've had. Though I have heard that the cheesesteak, again, according to my friend Mark, at Penn Station's East Coast Subs is supposed to be really good, so I'm sure I'll get to that eventually. And if I'm recommending it, you know, if you're in Philly, if you have the authentic stuff available to you, obviously this probably isn't going to be that enticing. You've already got the best of the best. But for us who are not as fortunate to be able to go over there and, you know, indulge, I would say absolutely check this out. Like I said, they're limited time. There's another one which I'm going to be reviewing after this. You know, get in, give them a shot. You know, if nothing else, I mean, hey, let me know what you personally think about it. I think they're really good. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly cheesesteak-tastic rest of your life. Because come on, cheesesteaks are good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Like I said, folks, this is one of those things where I implore you, check these out and let me know. Because, again, it's like I can only go off of my, limited spectrum that I have. I live in Illinois, which is undeniably, in my opinion, one of the best, food havens in the entire country. But obviously, we are not the progenitors of the Philly cheesesteak. We can only go with what we have. So for me personally, it's like, yeah, this is a really good Philly cheese. But maybe somebody from Philly can tap in and be like, hey, maybe it's not so good. Who knows? Maybe at some point I'll get the opportunity to try out like a really proper cheesesteak. Anyway,